Hello to my Geminis. This is Queen Moon Rock coming to you with your general reading. Geminis, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Sending everybody lots of love and light wherever you are in the world. Geminis, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, Geminis. This reading is for Sunday, October 19th through Sunday, October 26th. We have a new moon on October 21st. Let's get into it. Set the tone here as we're closing it out. I detach myself from anger and I replace it with compassion. This came out in Cancer's reading as well, so maybe you should be watching Cancer's reading as well. Cancer rules 4th house. You all rule 3rd house. All right, let's go. We're going to use this good karma deck here. I see this 7 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was in a very poisonous environment. Cups being flipped over. Somebody could have been drinking something when they were blindsided. That's a challenge. Somebody could have been blindsided with some information that really ended them. So you're trying to keep your vibrations high in an effort to end you. So you were the target. You were the target. Somebody was trying to end you, but blindsided someone else. As an air sign, something came through the air for you. So you must be a high vibrational person, because that's the only reason you would have caught it at a high frequency, right? If you were on a low frequency, then it would have taken you longer to catch something. So when you're in low vibration environments and there's a bunch of chaos and confusion going on, you can be like low vibrating just in the energy. It takes longer to catch it. You're high vibration. You want to stay in a high vibrational space. Even when just period, you want to learn how to purge, recall all your energy when you move on from spaces, right? Here's a Tower. You're in a very vulnerable space right now, because somebody was impulsive. These two energies were impulsive, so you're in a very vulnerable space, and this is why you're detaching yourself from anger and you're replacing it with compassion, because you're going to find out something legally that could really want to make you feel like you want to bring a tower down on somebody for what they did, right? What these two energies did to somebody. It made an impulsive move, right? But I do not support any violence on this channel. I'm just reading the cards here. You're very structured and a very authoritative person, and somebody who is very impulsive. And this was targeted towards you. Somebody who is a very impulsive spirit is behind it, but you are also a very structured and authoritative person. And this person wanted to go to war head to head against you, right? You're not the back down person. This is what I'm letting you know ahead of time. If they take it there, you could easily take it there. You can match that energy easily. But here's the thing. It's already over. Meaning that you're letting the people who are supposed to handle it. They already got it. So to protect you. But you're in a very vulnerable state. You're in a very vulnerable state right now. And so continue being structured and authoritative. Continue being very structured and authoritative, because the whole tower is coming down. Like, you'll get a chance to see an entire tower coming down on some people. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Yeah. So you got some good news coming in. You got some really good news coming in. And that's why Source is saying to you to protect you You got some good news coming in because loved ones are behind this. This is your family. These are loved ones that's behind something, right? They're the ones that made an impulsive move. And you know, when you know it's your own family, you know, like these are people that you grew up with. So y'all know what I'm saying. Like when you know it's your own family, you almost like in your mind, you almost want to take it back to when let me just focus on the cards. Like y'all know what I'm saying. Like when it's your family, is different. It's like these people you grew up with. So it's different than like if it's a stranger out in the street. Like okay, unless something is wrong, you're thinking okay, no, I'm not. You know, you work too hard for this. You're not getting. I mean, that's beneath you or whatever. These are people you grew up. It's almost like they should know better. Like they know you. They should know better. So somebody was really, really trying you. The target was you. You were the target. So somebody wanted to bring a whole tower down on you. So these are your family members that's behind something, basically telling somebody, oh, if you target this one, this is how Gemini is going to react, right? So you got some good news coming in. Yep. So I see you being very successful. Very successful. This is a bitter ex. It's your bitter ex. Your bitter ex figured that they wanted something their way or the highway. They're gonna bring a whole tower down on you. So they were too cowardly to do something to you directly because they already knew if they came at you directly, it was gonna be a wrap because you were gonna return energy with energy, right? It'd have been a whole tower, like it'd have been straight up War of the Roses. So they had to come at somebody else by getting them inebriated, putting them around a den of snakes. That's what this is. They put them in a den of snakes. They knew what they were doing. That's why, but you don't let law enforcement handle it. Here we had judgment is coming down on somebody. They were literally obsessed with you. You're dealing with a lunatic. A complete lunatic. Yeah. In costume. Dealing with a complete lunatic. With a sex addiction, for real, who was hiding their identity. They had a sex addiction. They were hiding their identity. So they were really kind of set on the down low. That's what you're dealing with, right? Rage, right? So here we have the Five of Swords here. Like to play a whole bunch of mind games, but was projecting that you're the bully. That's what they were saying. They were saying you're the bully, right? But they're obsessed with you. Like it don't even make any sense. So that's what here we have the Six of Swords. So this is what you have in common with somebody. They did something behind your back. So they were going to try to use your words against you. Like what they were basically saying. So if you had, for instance, if you had said that this energy was hiding their true sexuality, that's what this is, then they would love to create, they like to create chaos and confusion, right? You don't really care if somebody's gay or straight. You don't care. But the fact that what they had to do, and they know you don't care. That's the thing. They know you don't really care. But because this energy is so angry with being judged by other people, they had to wait to do something behind your back. to force somebody to go through some kind of initiation. That's why the whole tower is coming now, because now everybody's telling on each other. You don't have to do anything. Here's the Empress card. I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. Here's the Hierophant card. Because you're a very strong person, very patient person. You have an innate spiritual understanding of things. This energy, like I said, the material world, you know, you have an innate spiritual understanding of, like, how some people, no matter how much you tell them certain things, they don't believe stuff until they actually see it. Like, they don't. You can tell somebody stay away from certain types of energies, you know, get away from certain people, and so that's where the compassion comes in. You know, stay away from certain types of energies. You know, they don't really believe it until they see it, because everybody is not the same. Like, you know, all zodiac signs are not the same. All zodiac signs are not the same. That's why some people end up saying, I don't like this sign, I don't like that sign, you know, which, yeah, so here we have Knight of Coins here. So I do feel like you'll be having a conversation about money with someone, and like working with, you know, the time that you're spending around, you know, certain zodiac signs. Like, but really them